Okay, so here we go. We're going to jump in and do this. You have already done it, hopefully. We're going to see who got the right answer. So, I'm going to go ahead and foil this out. And when I'm done, I'll answer any quiz or homework questions. But I want to get this done. Did you remember when you distributed here, it would be negative x squared minus x?
Yeah.
Okay. So now I'm going to clean up stuff over here. You might have done it in slightly different order. It looks like these are going to cancel. And I'm going to have 2x plus 3 over here. How does that look, everyone? Now I'm going to move those over. So I'm going to have 3x squared minus 8x minus 10. Right, who got that far? Raise your hand. Good. If you didn't get that far, you're going to have the wrong answer because this is the equation you want to start with. All right, x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times 3 times negative 10 all over 6. This right here is going to become a positive because I'm subtracting a negative number. So we're going to have 8 plus or minus the square root of, okay, so this is 120, 184. I heard somebody talking about i's. There are no i's in this problem because this came out to be positive. We only get i's when it's negative. At this point, look up here. At this point, there's no canceling. You cannot cancel 6 into 8. Okay? You have to reduce this first. So 184, let's see, 184 would be 2 times 92. That would be 2 times 46, and that would be 2 times 23. Wait, you said wait.
Me.
Why?
Because you were done before that.
Oh, I couldn't, yeah, I went all the way down. I went as far as I could go. So now I can take out a 2. And what's left is the 46. 2 times 23, 46. Now you can cancel because this and this and this are all divisible by 2. Unless you can cancel from all 3 places, it's like a triangle. Unless you can cancel from all 3, don't cancel. And never cancel a number outside a radical with a number inside a radical. You can't do that at all, ever. So, who got 4 plus or minus root 46 over 3 as your final answer? That is magnificent. There's a lot going on in that problem. Did anybody not get that and have a question about something up here? Did you find your error if you made one? Okay, so speaking of errors, was there anything on either a homework or a quiz that I marked wrong and you're not sure why that was? I have given back every paper that I have. Anyone?
Yeah, so on question number 2 of the quiz, you marked out it was like write the equation in a circle.
So her job was she had a quiz where it said, write the equation of the circle. The center is at 1, negative 2. And the radius is 2 root 6. And she is going to write the equation of the circle. this is a skill we all have to know. Okay? So even if your quiz didn't have that particular problem, you need to know how to do it. Circle x minus 1 squared plus y plus 2 squared, because it's minus a negative, and equals, here is always r squared. So we have 2 root 6, and we're going to square that. 2 squared is 4, and root 6 squared is 6, so this number needs to be a 24. Right, anything else on a paper that I turned back? We're not sure about. All right, let's continue on with our notes then. B looks easy after what we just did. The directions say solve with the quadratic formula. So what are we gonna do?
So,
First, we're going to
here it is.
distribute and move the 13 over. If you're using the quadratic formula, your equation must be set equal to 0. The quadratic formula is not going to work unless you have your equation set equal to 0. Okay, so here we go. X equals what? Charlie, you look like you're bored out of your mind. Tell me, what are we doing?
X squared. Wait, what was the question?
Quadratic formula.
-5 plus or minus square root 25 minus 4 and then times 1 times -30.
All over?
2.
Perfect. Charlie did a great job. Now, we have the same thing under here that we had a minute ago. That's not going to be a subtraction. That's going to be an addition because it's minus a negative. So 4 times 13 is 52.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have -5 plus or minus the square root of. Oh, what a magnificent number! I graduated from high school in 1977.
Wow.
Isn't that awesome? Someday, if I think of it, I'll bring in one of my review books. It's a hoot. Okay, everybody all right? 77 does not reduce because it's 7 times 11, both of which are prime. So that is just the answer. Done. X squared minus 7x plus 5/4 equals 0. What? Multiply by 4. Now, you don't have to multiply by 4, but if you don't, you're going to have in your formula, you're going to have C is going to be a fraction. Sometimes that's fine. I think it'd be okay in this problem, but I would do exactly what Elijah said. I would multiply it all by 4. You do not have to do this. But if you don't, you're going to have to deal with the fraction, which this time wouldn't be bad at all, but sometimes it is. So be careful. So x equals 28 plus or minus the square root of, what's 28 squared? You awake over here, Color Brown? Guys, I know this is a hard, long day, but we've got to power through. I got 28 plus or minus the square root of 704. Help me, is that right?
Or C.
Yeah, I'm not done yet, but that's what I've got for
Yeah.
C so far.
Wait.
Now, if you didn't multiply, I multiplied.
Oh, yeah, 'cause I didn't put it back.
So if you did that, we're gonna wind up at the same spot, but it's not gonna work like that. A lot of twos in here. Goodness gracious. Alright, so how many twos do I have? I got 2 of them,
Got 3 pairs.
and I got 3 pairs of twos, which is gonna make an 8. And what's left over?
11.
Just 11. I can reduce this, we're not done, Keller, we can reduce it, but only by 4. So 7 plus or minus 2 root 11 over 2. Is that what you got, Dana?
Yes.
Lot of arithmetic there. All right, let's mix it up a little and get our calculators out. We're gonna solve with the calculator. I can't remember, have we done this yet? Have we done any solving on our calculator?
Yeah.
We did? So we graphed, we solved?
Yeah.
Okay, so, you know we have 2 options. We can either move everything over on one side and look for the zeros, or we can leave it as 2 separate equations and find the points of intersection, okay? If you like zeros, and that's easiest for most people, then remember your equation has to be equal to 0. All right, so I'm gonna graph this thing. I'm gonna go ahead and graph, I'm gonna do zeros, okay? First thing I'm gonna do, I've been messing with my calculator all day. So I'm gonna go to Zoom 6, and all Zoom 6 does is make my grid normal, standard. Okay, now I'm gonna go to y equals and get rid of the equations that I have in there from another class. And I'm gonna graph this. Now, you're probably wondering, how do I get absolute value? Very easy, your calculator has everything. Press math. Find it. And across the top, you have several options. Click over to NUM number. And the very first option in the NUM column is absolute value. See it? So press enter. And then type in 2x minus 1 and close the parentheses. When you hit absolute value, the parentheses will come in. Whoa, 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 where are our graphing calculators? Then there's a good one instead. Okay, this is your last warning. I'm gonna start deducting points, all right? You gotta have a graphing calculator. We don't have class tomorrow, we have class on Wednesday, you're gonna have one, all right? You're done, this is ridiculous. Charge it. If you want to come in the morning and put it in the charger, that's fine. I don't care. That's fine. So it's ready for you when you come to class. If you're not going to buy one, then get your butt in here after school and get one checked out. You've got to have a calculator. All right. So I got this in minus x squared. And I'm going to hit graph, and I have no idea what it's gonna look like. Mine looks like this. Does yours look something like that?
Yeah. Close enough.
All right. The answers to the question are going to be this point and this point, right? So here we go, one at a time. We got to zero in or narrow in on this point. So we're gonna left bound, right bound, yes. So here we go. We did this the other day, right? Everybody knows what I'm talking about? So second calc, 0. Move the cursor using your left and right arrow buttons. So it's over here on the left and hit enter. Move it to the right. I moved it up here. Hit enter. And then take a guess. I got negative 2.414. That's an X value. Now repeat here. So you're going to set bounds here and get that one. So second calc 0. Now my left bound is going to be over here where my right bound was before. Now it's my left bound. My right bound is going to be down here somewhere. And then my guess is in between. For that one, I got 0.414.
Yep.
Ronan?
Mine keeps giving me an error.
Okay, I'll look at it in a second. We're going to start over again on the next problem. Okay? All right, now we're going to do problem B. So Ronan, I want you to start over again with the new equation and see if you can get this one to work. This one is, actually, I guess I should do that. X cubed plus x squared plus 2x minus 3. So this is a cubic equation. To get a cube in, press your x and then use your little caret key. That will raise it to the third. So x to the third. So y equals, clear out the old thing, x to the third plus x squared plus 2x minus 3. Graph. Did you get a squiggle kind of like that?
Sure did.
So Ryan, you got that?
Yeah.
This is the point we're looking for, right here. There's only one.
Mine said no sign change.
Okay, you didn't set your bounds appropriately. If you set a left bound over here and a right bound, if you set them both on the same side, it's gonna say that. So start over again. Second calc 0, and then left bound is anywhere over here to the left here. So my cursor's here, that's fine. That's my left bound. Right bound has to be up here somewhere. And then my guess is in between 0.844.
Yeah.
Ronan, did that one come out? Okay. Joe, did you get it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, with your partner, try the next one. If you don't have a calculator, find somebody who does and sit by them. And maybe they'll share. 15 minutes and school's out.
There's a lot of water.
It's okay. Alright, I got this thing set equal to, you could do it with intersections if you want. Are you typing or are you done? Okay, somebody come over and sit with Lexi, because she knows what she's doing, she's already done with it. So you guys without a calculator, come watch her, she's gonna. Charles, that would be you. Elijah, that would be you. Get back there with her, she's gonna walk you through it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sit, sir.
Bro, wait.
Yeah, absolute value. And then it's next one. Yeah. And then
Got it, JB?
x squared.
You got it, JB?
Minus two.
You got it?
Minus x
Yeah.
squared. Oh, I went too far ahead. Sorry. I got flexible. Minus, not minus 2x, 9.
Did we come up with an answer yet?
For 3?
For C, yeah,
4.
4. The answer is 4. For problem C, is that what you got?
Yeah.
Plus three.
All right, then try D. Last one, try D. There might be some more problems.
Yeah, I'll get there in a
Why am I
second.
here? See, this isn't fun. This isn't.
How do you get the square root on a calculator?
Second square,
Oh, thank you.
see it?
Number. Absolute value. So what do we get for?
Yeah.
There we go. Here we go, graph it like this.
Yes. Okay, 2 points. We're good. And then we go to second trace. Second trace.
This one didn't come out so nice. Anybody got this one? D?
I got 2.824. Yep.
Right here.
One there and then one on the other side.
2.828.
Yeah, I got JB.
That sound all right? Everybody happy?
You got that?
Yeah, you got it.
Joanne?
And then you get x squared 4. There you go.
Sunshine, you gonna get this? All right, we good? Ready to move on from the
I got
calculator?
you though, so because I know what I'm doing. Can we do another one? Wait, that's
What do we get for
that's
D?
it.
All right,
2.8 there
Oh,
is a second.
We're not even at D yet?
Wait a minute, there's no, why is there a rabbit? Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Clear your graph.
all right, guys, we're done with the calculator now. Time to move back. Time to move back. When you got 8 people sharing one calculator, we just don't have time to wait for all that to happen. So, move back, here we go. We're starting with number, page 7 from the textbook, number 59 says, we got soccer matches at Stanford. The field is 30 yards longer than it is wide. The field is 30 yards longer than it is wide. So what do you think?
So the width is X, the
The
length
width
is
is X,
X plus
and the
30.
length is X plus 30.
Yeah.
Does that look okay to everybody?
Yep.
The area is 8,800 square yards.
So L W
What area is length times width?
so
So X times X plus 30 should equal 8,800. X squared plus 30X equals 8,800. Now you can solve this any way you want algebraically. I'm not gonna have you graph it. I want you to do it algebraically. So you tell me, how do you wanna solve this problem?
Quadratic? No,
The
it's
quadratic formula?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that. But if we're gonna do that, we have to have our equation equal to zero, right? So we have x equals negative 30 plus or minus the square root of 30 squared. Yeah, okay. Don't forget your phone. Minus 4 times A times C all over 2A. Yep, all over 2A, and A is 1, so over 2. So negative 30, oh wait, I forget, just read that. 900 plus
190.
whoa,
There has to be like a simpler route to go back to top.
well, with a calculator, it's not bad, because that's a perfect square. Luckily, that's a perfect square. So negative 30 plus 190 over 2 would be 80. And I don't think I'm going to do the other one because the other one is going to turn out to be negative, and we don't want that one. So this field is 80 wide, and which would make it 110 long. Now, someone said there has to be an easier way to do it, and there is. If you're into factoring, this factors x minus 80, no, x plus 80, x minus 110, no. That factors into this. But if you didn't see that factoring, because that's a pretty big number, then that's fine to do. Alright, number 60. Come on, stay with me. We're almost done, guys. We're almost done. You're doing great. I know you get tired of listening to me talk, so somebody else talk. Let's see, what's this picture look like?
A ladder, 18 feet.
Okay, so we got a building. We got a building.
It's 5 feet.
Here's
Where's
the
the ladder?
building.
5 feet. Where's the ladder?
And here's the ladder. Okay, so this is the ladder. And how long is the ladder?
18.
18. So this is 18. And the distance from the ground to the top of the ladder is 5 feet more than the distance from the building to the base of the ladder.
So some plus 5.
So
So x,
plus 5.
x plus 5?
Yeah,
A squared plus B.
Oh, very good.
diagram here.
This is gonna be a Pythagorean theorem problem. Very good. When you see right triangles, that's one of the things that should pop into your head. So x squared plus x plus 5 squared equals 18 squared, 324, I think. Come on, let's get through this one and I'll stop, I promise. We'll get through this one. Is this a quadratic equation?
Yes.
Yep. So probably I should FOIL this out, distribute it out. So x squared plus. Now, do not make a first year algebra mistake. Don't be a freshman. X plus 5 squared means x plus 5, x plus 5. So this is going to be a FOIL. That's a FOIL. X squared plus 10x plus 25. That's what you should get when you FOIL it. Maybe you can do that in your head, maybe you can't. When you're my age, you'll be able to. Alright. Looks worse than it did before. What should I do now? Combine like terms and get it set equal to 0. So 2x squared plus 10x minus 299.
199.
I don't know if that's right. Is 18 squared
Yeah.
24? Alright, here we go. X equals negative 10 plus or minus the square root of 100 minus 4 times 2 times negative 299 all over 4. Two, 492. Which I don't believe is a perfect square, so we're gonna need decimals for this one. One answer will be negative 10 plus the square root of 2492 over 4. Now, when you type that in, make sure that you're doing negative 10 plus the square root of 2492 equals, and then divided by 4. So you should get about 9.98.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Plus 5.
Oh, so that is this. And the question was, how high does it go? So we're gonna add 5 to that, so 14.980 feet. Now, notice that there are 2 answers. How come I didn't find the other one? Because it would be negative. We don't want it. Okay. You have to be back before prayer. So if you have to pee that bad, you'll be fast. All right, that's enough for one day. You guys have done great.